Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Letsplay Games and welcome to episode 50 of the Minecraft City Let's Play. Guys, this is absolutely insane. 50 episodes, kind of the first video milestone that we've really hit here on the channel, and man, is it an exciting one. I am so pumped for today's video. It's going to be a happy one. It's kind of going to be a sad one at the same time, but hopefully we're going to keep it mostly positive here. As you guys know, the series is coming to an end. This is the last episode of it, at least for season 1. There is always the possibility of a season 2 in the future, but for right now, this is the end of the series. Oh boy, man, it has been fun. We have built a lot. We've gotten a lot done, and we're going to be exploring all that stuff today. And man, I can't wait to start the tour. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video where we're going to be going ahead and going through the new series and what it's going to be and what we're going to be doing on the channel. Yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. I think you guys are going to like it. You guys are going to be excited. If you like the City Let's Play, you're going to like the next series coming up. So I'm excited to get started on that too. So yeah, let's jump right into the tour, guys. I don't want to waste any time. I want to try to keep this video under 30 minutes to be ideal. We're going through the entire world, but I figured what better place to start than the original city that we start working on in episode 1, the one that never got finished, the one that barely got started. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, guys, here we are arriving at the original city. Look at this, guys. It's ridiculous. 4 buildings, not even more, like just 3, I guess. But man, this is where we started everything off. You guys remember episode 1, we did a clone command and fill command tutorial with this building right here. By the way, there's going to be an updated version of that video coming out on maybe Friday this week or at some point this week before Monday, kind of explaining how to do the fill and clone command with the new update and whatnot. And if you guys watch that, you guys will be all ready for the next series coming out on the channel. Just a little hint at it there. You're going to need to know how to use clone and fill, and there will be a video coming out on that as well. So that's coming out pretty soon. This is kind of outdated now. The city, we didn't really get much done on, but man, this is bringing back memories. I just remember when we started this series off almost a year ago now, I guess, right here in this very spot. Also, a couple more buildings over here. Again, this is supposed to be like almost Asia, like it was supposed to be like a factory town. Again, this is an entire world. So for any of you guys who are kind of new here to the City Let's Play or whatnot, this is an entire world. I don't know what this is, some sort of factory. It's going nuts right now. I don't even know what's going on. We're going to ignore it. But yeah, this is an entire world with different cities located throughout the entire world. This is just, we're going to go smallest to biggest. So this is definitely one of the smallest ones here. I don't know what's happening with the chunks right now. But we're going to head up now, just up the coast here. And if you guys actually, I just want to, oh man, can I get my F1? No, I'm in spectator mode. Hold on. Okay, my little cursor here could help. So basically how the world is laid out is, this is an ocean right here. Across the ocean, there are basically 3 locations of cities. There's the main town right there, which was kind of the original one that we started, the big town. There's another one down there on the other side of the ocean. That's kind of like our California beach town. Then there's one all the way up north, which is one that we started in today. That's our new town that we've been working on. And then there's the ocean. The ocean divides the two. And if you go up the coast here, you have like our European town. This is our basically Asian area. And that is basically it. That's kind of all the areas that we got to cover. So I'm going to head up the coast now of the ocean. And we're going to go look at what we did in the European town. Again, not a lot done there, but we'll be getting to the bigger stuff later. Wow, guys, I did not realize how far north this city was. Holy smokes, it took forever to get here. But yeah, guys, check it out. This is supposed to be our version of like London or Europe over here. This would be a big waterway, of course, that we were going to split up. And I believe the downtown, yeah, we started working over here just a little bit on some European-style buildings. Kind of interesting what we did. I remember this from the thumbnail of that one video that we did. Yeah, some interesting stuff, but nothing that really ever took off here, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. You guys could see what I was sort of going for, and I think it would have worked. But we had a lot planned out here, and yeah, we never really got working on it too much. So that was another kind of city that just failed. It just flopped. It never really took off, which is unfortunate. But you know what? It's because I had so many other cities I was working on. You know, when you're working on like 8 cities, you can't really focus on all of them. You got to pick a couple. Anyway, now I think what we're going to do is we're going to head down actually to the beach town, the very original beach town that we did with the condominiums. They're a little bit larger, and then we're going to head into our sort of Los Angeles-based cities with the hills and work our way up from there. So I'm going to head over there now. I know there's not a lot to see in these first couple cities, but now we're going to get into some good stuff. You know, I just really quickly want to point out the like size of this ocean that we built all, well, not by hand, but we did use all the fill command to get it. There's the beach is kind of approaching here, but yeah, it is very impressive. I didn't realize how much work we did here because you can only fill a certain amount of stuff. So, man, that's pretty cool. I believe we're here though. No, we're nowhere close. And now we are arriving here, guys. It's all loading in. This was kind of a more successful city, something that I would definitely come back and do some more work on for sure. I really like how this city looks. And obviously, it's not the biggest city in the world. It's got a lot of work that still has to go into it. Obviously, we're going to put some suburbs all over here and put some really nice houses along the water and stuff. But I feel like this is a city that could definitely turn out really well if we put some more time into it and whatnot. And yeah, the city had a good start, and I still love kind of the beach town feel of it. Kind of like our Miami, I guess, city you could say is what we were kind of going for here. We did a little bit of like Miami Beach stuff here with all these different buildings. And again, I'm not going to go into detail about every single building, but you guys can see we got a little pizzeria there and an ice cream store and a couple little restaurants. And this one actually Space Pro did. It's actually really cool inside. It's got this nice little sitting area, and he had this system made. Let's see if we can go down here where it would actually shoot up like table one, and you could shoot up food through the table there, and you could order it and whatnot. I don't know. It was a very cool little redstone contraption that he built, and that seemed pretty cool. Another little Italian restaurant, and some more little beach stores and stuff like that. We had some more stuff going on over here. Just a bunch of little buildings, cool stuff like that. And then obviously a couple large condominiums, which is very Miami. It has a lot of condos there. And when I say condominium, if you guys aren't familiar, it's like an apartment building, basically. It's just like where you can buy them or whatnot. I guess is the difference there. But yes, apartment buildings or whatever you want to call them. Lots of them though here. This building was pretty cool, actually. This was a hotel that we did, a 2-story hotel. I always love the back. Oh, you guys can see the parking garage under there. We had this little theater area and a little bar and the swimming pool. I really liked how that looked. And the rooms, I don't remember. Are they nice? Yeah, they're nice rooms. Nice little sleeping rooms or whatnot. Casino was supposed to go in these two spots. There's also a underground parking garage you guys saw there. You could drive down in here and arrive down. They had a bunch of fenced off stuff. I don't know. Again, we used horses as cars in the world, so that was kind of what that was based off of. You know, we could hook the horses up to those fences and whatnot. We had a couple little buildings going on over here, a little mini office district, if you will, for the people that work here. Some of them I know might have to work in an office or whatever, so I decided to put in just a couple little office buildings around here, just 4 of them, basically. And that was going to make up the downtown. Like, this was it. This was going to be the downtown, and the rest of it was all going to be suburbs with super nice houses and whatnot. So, yeah, nice little downtown area, a couple of office buildings here or there. This was cool. This is a little outlet mall. Lots of fun little stores and whatnot in there. And and we had this little brick resort area right here. Yeah, nice little, again, resort or cheaper motel maybe, if you will, but I think it's a pretty cool looking building. So what's next, guys? We're gonna head down into the Los Angeles area now. Oh, there's actually a factory right here. This is just I don't think there's much in here. Yeah, a couple chests and whatnot, but nothing too much set up in here yet. So that is that. We're gonna head down this road though. And another factory that I think this one's empty as well. Yes, it is. So we're going to head down the road, and I will meet you guys in our Los Angeles kind of city. I'll even time-lapse it so you guys can see where the road goes. World's shortest time lapse? I think so. That literally took no time. I didn't realize how close those cities were, actually, so that's pretty interesting. But yes, here we are, guys. We're in the Los Angeles kind of themed city. Again, not completely finished. Not even to the point. Like, this city, I'd say, is almost to the point where you could, live on the street and think it's a real city or whatever. Like, even that beach town, there's just too much empty plots and whatnot. This one still has a bunch of empty plots which had to be filled, but it's better. We're getting there. We're getting up in the size now. This is a pretty decent sized city, of course. And the downtown is actually looking pretty good. I do like the skyline that we built here. It's a really nice one. We got a bunch of office towers down here, of course. We got this nice hotel with a beautiful casino that's going to be going in on the bottom. We haven't done anything with that yet. Another condominium over here, a couple of little office buildings, that massive office tower right in the middle. Really cool. And I didn't like that at first, actually. I thought it was way too big and out of scale. But now that I look at it, it kind of fits in here, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, it's still very big, and I don't know. It's kind of nice to have, though. I don't know. I kind of like it. A couple more office buildings here, though, of course. I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, a little one right here. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it for the downtown of this area. That was not really my main focus, though, with this town. That was just for looks. So the people up on the hills could see that. We also have a little carnival or pier here, just like the Los Angeles one. So that's pretty cool. But yes, the Skyline all was just basically for the people with the nice mansions to look at. It's basically what I was designing it for. A bunch of little beach, little things here. I guess it's supposed to be like Santa Monica area in the real Los Angeles, or Los Santos even is what you could base this off of. It's pretty similar to that, I guess, in a way. This is another little motel. We've got a couple nice beach houses here, kind of like Malibu almost was kind of what we base this off of. And then we get up into some of the mansions here. We built like a Beverly Hills here too, by the way, which I think looks really cool. It's just got a bunch of stores all along here. In fact, I could go, I guess, a little bit more in detail with some of them, but it's pretty cool. We just got a bunch of fancy looking stores, and then We've got this little area here, which I think is very realistic to Beverly Hills. Actually, this is very cool. If you go up this little block here, yeah, you guys can see it's very much like Beverly Hills with all these little stores. I'm sorry if I'm rushing. I'm just trying to get through this video in a reasonable amount of time. But yeah, I mean, you guys can see there's lots of very cool little things here and details that I've added, which I think just make the city way better. Over here, we've got a pretty cool mansion. There's actually a tour of this, basically. Yeah, was it a tour? I think it was a full tour, right? On the channel, one of the City Let's Play episodes, 20-something, I believe, 28 maybe. I don't know, I'm guessing. But go back and look through the playlist of City Let's Play videos. You guys will find this video or this mansion with an entire tour, I believe, of it. But yes, it's very cool. I love the look of it. It's got like 2 stories underground, a movie theater right in here. It's got some crazy stuff, guys. It's got a basketball court underground, which I think is really, really dope. Yeah, right there. It's got another story underground, a go-kart track. We built everything in this place. It was just insane. I don't even know what's in here. Another pool. Why not? So yeah, very cool build there. And if you guys want to check it out, I believe there's a video on the channel somewhere. In fact, I can even try to find it. I'll link it in the description for you guys so you guys can go check it out. So yeah, a little parking garage there. But yeah, you guys can definitely check that video out. And then another little mansion here. It's just another mini house. The hills here were basically the main part of the city that I was excited about. I built a bunch of these little houses. It's actually becoming nighttime now, which looks kind of cool, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to see. Whoa, what am I pressing? There we go. Ah, I can't type. My mic's right in front of my mouth. Sunset day. There we go. Or my mic's right in front of my eyes, I should say, not my mouth, but that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, we've got a bunch of little cool houses here with little platforms that they can go out and look on, like nice little balconies and very cool Hollywood Hills style houses. I think we got this very LA styled house here with the sandstone and the brick look. Another modern mansion up here. Just a bunch of very cool little designs here, and something that I would definitely love to work some more on is the hills here. Building these houses is so much fun, especially up in this terrain. It just makes it so much better. Also, this was going to be my house. This was kind of my main mansion that I built. Way up here in the hills, not much to it on the inside, just a bunch of bedrooms and stuff. There's no special. Oh, actually, there's a special thing. There's a basketball court. I totally forgot about that. But other than that, I don't believe that there's anything special like that last house, like the crazy stuff that we put in there. A little library back here. Yeah, it's got some decent stuff. I know, again, I'm flying through very fast. There's my white horse. Yeah, kitchen, living room. I like this open concept feel as you walk out onto the patio here, the deck. And a nice little pool there. Again, this is maybe like a fitness room or something. I don't know. And then a bar and some other stuff. I should actually slow down my spectator mode here so I can actually get some better looks and stuff. There we go. That's slightly better. So yeah, lots of cool stuff going on with that house. But I definitely like how the hills turned out. They look really cool in my opinion. And again, there's plenty of videos up on the channel of us maybe even building some stuff. Did we do some stuff? Maybe we built that? I don't know. I feel like we did lots of work in the hills though on the channel. So definitely go and check that out if you haven't already. Again, I could put a link to that in the description maybe if I can find a video about it. But yeah, that's basically all of Los Angeles or Los whatever. I don't know. We haven't named it ever. So we haven't named any of these cities. So yeah, I mean, that kind of sucks. I should probably name them all and whatnot. But anyway, we're going to move on down the road to the main city now, the big town. We're actually going to stop at a couple little suburbs and whatnot on our way there, but we will try to head down there. I'll even time-lapse it again. Maybe this will be a little bit longer of me flying down the highway so you guys can see kind of where these all are in whatever to each other, in distance to each other. I don't know. You guys can see. Oh, in relation. That's the word I was looking for. In relation to each other. You guys can, just check out where they all are. Let's go ahead and head right to the town. Hold on, super quick time lapse. I know. This is actually something kind of interesting. Cottage country is what I called it, and I never did anything with it. I just figured it's a world tour. I should point out it's a lake here, and it was supposed to be a bunch of cottages and something. I don't remember, which are like lake houses almost. So yeah, I mean that never worked out. So let's head back to the town. All right, guys, so this actually isn't a suburb. This is more of like a mini town over here. Yeah, we've got a bunch of little farmhouses, and this guy's got a barn, and he's growing some sugarcane and whatnot. This is supposed to fuel the economy on the server. Again, this is supposed to be like an economy-based world where there's money involved, and people can buy and sell houses, and they can drive places and go shopping and make money and whatever. You guys know what I mean. Own factories. There's a little wheat lot here and some more farming stuff going on over here. So this is where they get all that stuff. And then a bunch of little manufacturing businesses over here on the main strip. Again, not too much done with this town, but a nice little feature for sure. This is a crazy cactus farm, which I actually just got rid of a bunch of it because it was like insanely powerful. There was like 2 more of them. I think you guys can see. Yeah, all the open space here. Those used to all be cactus farms all in here. And I got rid of them because they were just lagging out the world like crazy. So I'm glad that I fixed that issue. And now if we head down this highway, we're going to approach the main town. This one's going to be hard to tour because it's just so big. All right, guys, so I'll tell you what. I'll start out here in like the little ghetto area that we built, and I'll work my way to the main part of the town as we go. But this, I think, is just the best place to start. We've got this little, this was actually supposed to be a thrift store. We were going to build like some used armor and stuff with it. I believe there's a video on that on the channel. You guys can find it. Actually, I'll link it down below. What the heck? I'm already linking a bunch of stuff, so I will link that video down below if you guys are interested in that. Very interesting idea and a concept for sure, like $2. And the idea was to have, I guess, chests that would rotate through stuff. So like every time you came in, there'd be different stuff. And it just kind of was a cool idea that never really got finished. So, I mean, still definitely something that's possible and something that could be cool. We've got this little storage locker here. We've got a little lot here for some stuff, little factories. Again, this is supposed to be like the ghetto part of the town, very rundown. There's TME Auto Parts. I don't even know what that means, but there we go. We've got this little business in here, and I don't know, maybe a back room there. Yeah, lots and lots of little like kind of rundown old destroyed buildings in here, which I think make this look very cool, especially this alleyway. I love this alleyway. Again, Space Bro did a lot of work here decorating this stuff. I, again, built most of the city, but Space Bro is here with me, and he did a bunch of work on some factories. He's more of the redstone guy, but he's also very good at detailing stuff, so shout out to him. He's done a lot of work here. There's actually an entire Skyblock series on our channel with Space Bro if you guys want to go ahead and watch that. I guess I'll link it down below as well. That's 4 things already. Okay, I'm going to try to stop linking stuff. But I will link that. Episode 1, you guys can start. It's only a 6-episode series, and I definitely would recommend checking it out. Lots and lots of little cool rundown buildings here as well, or houses. And now we can head into sort of the nicer suburb. This was interesting. I kind of regret doing this. This was part of my idea of really quickly building up neighborhoods and whatnot, which I guess looks fine from the ground level, but, you know, from above and whatnot, to have a bunch of the same buildings over and over again is not very cool. I'm not a fan, and I wouldn't do it again if I had the choice. I'd at least make some changes, maybe change some colors, change some variations to each building. Anyway, that is that neighborhood. Nothing too special there. There's an apartment building that I built. Again, nothing going on too much, just a bunch of different apartments. This is kind of a cooler street because there's a bunch of houses that we've actually built on the City World. I'm not going to link them. If you guys want to go ahead and look down below, I'm sure there will be a whole bunch that we've done. I know we did this one on a video. I think we did this one. Anyway, we did a whole bunch. You guys can go ahead and check them out if you really want. And yeah, those are very neat. If you guys head over here, I don't even know what this building's supposed to be. I guess it never got finished. That's kind of strange. Okay, that seems weird that I would leave a building perfectly good and ready to be cloned and didn't do it. Anyway, that's, I guess, going to be another tower. I don't remember what that was for. We've got this little auto shop here. Very cool. Again, got some horses because auto shops sell horses apparently in this world. Yeah, they have like saddles and stuff for sale. Bank building here. Nothing too special. This highway system is very cool. The on and off ramps here. I have a whole video on how to make highway on and off ramps. I will again link that down below because why not? But yes, this is a very cool kind of design that I came up with here, and I think it looks really cool from above, especially. It definitely adds that realistic feel in the city. So very cool. Anyway, I think we're gonna start down here at this end of the city to look at some of these buildings, and we're just gonna go. There's big long streets going on, like there's 3 basically main streets down the city. So I'll go down each one of those, and we can check out some buildings here. This is my office building, so like for my company in the world. I don't know what it's called yet. I haven't again really played around with too much of the economy system yet that I'm working on. But if I was to create a company, I'd put it in this building because I just love this building. I love the big overhead look or whatever. Not overhead. What am I saying? The big kind of area up here with all glass that you can look out onto the water over here, and you can look out onto the city from this angle. I just think it's got the best views, and yeah, it's very cool. Again, some empty lots down here, but they will be filled. Nothing to worry about there. I'm sure I will come up with some ideas for stuff to put there. We've got these crazy 3 apartment buildings just kind of on the water here with bridges connecting them all. Yeah, very, very cool. We're going to have a pathway going along the water here as well. So some cool stuff going on here. Anyway, we'll start with this street right here. We're going to just ride down it here. I'm going to ignore buildings like these because these are very basic, simple buildings. This is, again, a residential building, I believe. But yeah, we don't have to worry about those too much. Parking garages are kind of neat. An office building here. And again, if you guys want, go ahead and take inspiration from each one of the designs I've used on each building and go ahead and use them in your own world. Yeah, I mean, it definitely adds detail to your city and whatnot when you use different designs and variations for each building. So feel free to, you know, be inspired off any of these buildings that you see. This is sort of supposed to be based off the Empire State Building, this building here. But I didn't do a very good job at it, did I? It's very plain and simple. It is the tallest building probably in the world. I don't think there's another building in our world here that's taller than this one. In fact, I think it's at the build height, so it has to kind of be the tallest building in the world. Yeah. So, yeah, lots of different offices in there and whatnot. You guys can just see the above view of the city and how cool it looks from up here. Yeah, lots and lots of fun stuff going on. I will actually turn to night here so we can look at the city as well in the dark. I just checked, guys. I'm already almost 25 minutes in, and my goal was for 30 minutes. So I guess some of that will be cut out for you guys. But still, I got to try to speed things up here. And again, I don't mean to rush, but I do have to try to get through this relatively decent time. So here we go. We've got another office building here, and this is actually a residential building, except now I look at it, I wish I made an office building because it looks like more of an office building. This was a very cool park that we did here, and it's actually turning night. That's perfect. We can get a look at the city here in the dark because I love how the city looks in the nighttime. Yeah, so nice little park. Again, you guys got to realize that if you're playing the game, you're going to be at this level. Not that level, but this level basically at all times. So from down here, it looks a lot better than it would from up here. Sometimes stuff from up above looks kind of goofy, but again, once you get down on that street level and play it as if you were a real player, it looks very cool here. So yeah, very cool in that park. I know I'm saying very cool a lot, but that's kind of the only word I can think about to describe this stuff. Building for rent. Again, there's a little bit of the economy system going in here. Yeah, we've got another building right here, an office building. We've got this very cool little like bar almost, or a restaurant that goes here between multiple floors looking out on the park. Pool table up here with some other random stuff over there, and a bar up here. Again, lots of fun, and just kind of a cool creative restaurant that's sitting around here. I should do more stuff like that in the future. In fact, in the city that we're working on now, I've done plenty more stuff like that. Just cool things like that people can actually do in the city, because if they're all just office buildings, you know, it's not gonna be very fun for the people who are actually playing on the world in the future, hopefully. Yeah, this is a hospital right here. Nothing too special. Again, just a bunch of beds here. Again, more office buildings. I think this is an office building as well. Yep. 2 more office buildings right here. We're kind of in the business area of the city right now. Another office building right there, and then this office building right here. We actually built that one tutorial. I'm not going to link it. You guys can go ahead and find it yourself, but just look for the yellow building. What the heck? I'm going to link it. What am I saying? I'm going to link everything. Why not? You guys can go down below and find all the links to all the videos I mentioned, hopefully, as long as I can remember to put them all in. But yeah, there's this building that's sort of the head of the stock trading on the world. Now, if you guys don't know, and again, I will link a video all about it, all about the stock market. I think I've made a couple now, but how do I turn it on, actually? It's objective, set display, sidebar, stock market. We recently just kind of redid this all, and there we go. It's got all of our stock prices and whatnot. Some of them are in the negative. That means that they're kind of gone under, the companies at least. And yeah, the whole thing is controlled by a central area. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, it's basically, I'll go way more in depth in the tutorial about it, or in the video that I did about it, which will be linked in the description. So go ahead and check that out. But yeah, that's kind of the stock market system, and that building is sort of where it's all housed in, or at least a lot of it is housed in it. We also have like a full balance system. You can't see it right now, or a full money system. You can't see because I'm in Spectator, but usually that comes up in the tab menu. Anyway, here we go. Well, we got a couple more office buildings down here. We got this white one right here. We've got this building right here. Another cool thing about this city is actually that if you go underground here, we've got this entire underground passageway system, I think. Yeah, okay, that's kind of a weird thing to call it. But anyway, it's a whole underground pathway. That's a passageway. Yeah, a bunch of different pathways that go underground and basically connect up a whole bunch of different areas in the city. Very cool to have, actually. It's not very lit up very well, but that's all right. I think this goes all the way down here into like a food court area. A lot of it's not finished, but again, it's very confusing, very easy to get lost in. There's lots of entrances to different buildings. Like, where does this go? I have no idea. Yes, but we're getting distracted now. I mean, that's a whole different thing in itself, but I'm not going to go through that today because that is too much of a pain to tour. I don't even know where half the stuff is. Anyway, it's a very complex thing. There's also a subway system that runs into the city. Very cool as well. Again, you guys will have to go by and watch the series if you want to learn more about that stuff. The mall is right here. Again, I'm not a very big fan of the mall. I don't know if I've said that before, but I don't know. It's very plain looking. It's very big and bulky. I was going to put some modern condos above it, but then I realized I like this open area, so I decided not to. Again, just lots of little stores in here and whatnot. Very cool little staircase system going to different levels. We got parking garage in here as well. So lots of very cool little stuff there. We've went over that. There's an office building right here with some little outdoor market stands. And then we get into this mall, which is another mall. Kind of a nicer mall, if you ask me. I kind of like this one a little bit more. But yeah, again, entrance into the subway system, sort of the path. I don't know what this is, like kind of the underground area. I think this is supposed to go this subway stop. I don't know. Again, it's been a while since I've been working in the city, actually. I've been working in the other cities so much now. Anyway, we're now at this kind of nice office building. It's got this nice fountain area down below, and just offices in there. By the way, the offices basically just look like this in every office building. That's why I'm not going into the mall, because they're all basically the same. Anyway, we have this building here. This is a nice modern condo with a very cool club down here, lots of seats and whatnot, and a restaurant or a club, whatever you want to call it. Some little stores up here, I guess you could go into, or different restaurants. I don't know what's in here. Oh, another little restaurant, and then this outdoor stage area. Lots of fun stuff there. This is the hockey rink, and I'm very excited to show you guys what I've done in the new world, or in the new city. Oh boy, it's been a lot of work. I've been putting in so many hours in it, and we'll go check it out in a second. But I built another one of these. I'll just tell you guys right away. I built another one of these, and we're going to go check it out. It's way better than this one. I'm not a big fan of the building on this one on the outside, but I do love the inside. Oh boy, I really do like how this one turned out, actually. It looks great on the inside at least. So yes, an entire hockey rink. Again, I really like this one, actually. Yeah, I did a good job on this one. And the other one is basically the same. I tried to use the same rink size to make it all, just a standard across the board. Every town should have one with the exact same rink size. We're getting so lost here. I don't even know where we are. Okay, let's head down this street now. Where again, we're back by the mall. We'll head into these towers later, or we'll look at them after. All right, guys, so we have a couple nice buildings here, just some little offices. It's kind of supposed to be like Fifth Avenue, some nice shopping. There's the Grand Central Station down here, in a way that kind of just connects to all the other areas in the city. It's got all the train routes and whatnot with a nice office building above it. Now, actually down here, I can't show you guys this side of the street, or the side behind me, because it's got something that I'm doing on Monday. It's kind of a little sneak peek, and I don't want you guys to see it until I make the video. So stay tuned for that video on it. It actually is coming out on Monday. It's just a little tour of a building that I did over there. But we will check out some of these office buildings on this side. Very cool stuff. And I think I'm safe to turn around now. Yes, I am. And I will even show you guys. We've got that building there and that building there, the white building. There we go. Okay. I don't think I sneak peeked too much there. But those nice little apartment building up there, and then a nice little high-end stores and apartment units right in that building. All right, we're in the clear. So we got this bank building over here, and now I will continue down the street. Sorry, my voice is now messing with me. I've been talking for so long. Again, some nice little apartment units in there. More apartment units, more office building, more office building. This is another nice kind of office building. And then we've got some car dealerships down here for the Ferrari dealership. Yeah, that's right. We got Ferraris. I think this was a Nissan dealership, but I don't even remember. And then we got this cool Ferrari themed subway stop. Jeez, I'm messing up my words now for reals. Okay, and then if we go across the street here, we have the Lamborghini Store. Yeah, I don't know. We never did anything with those, to be honest, so I don't know why I'm even bringing it up. But yeah, they do have their own buildings, which is kind of cool. We have this building. There was a video on this one. I will put it down below, and you guys can watch if you're interested in how we built this. I definitely like the look of this one, though, for sure. If we head over here, we have this very cool modern modern apartment building. Yeah, I love the base to it here. It's just such a nice base. I mean, I don't know what it is. Something about this base that I really like. How big it is, maybe how it's 4 stories high, and I don't know. I like all the different balconies and stuff. I just really like how this building turned out in general. It's one of my favorite buildings I've probably ever done. I don't know. I just love the look of it. Honestly, we've got some more little hotels, nice little condo building there. We're right on the water now, by the way. There's a big bay in this, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, and then we've got this little hotel there, a nice office building there. Continuing down, office building, more apartments, more, I think this is a hotel, more apartment buildings, office building, apartment buildings, apartment buildings, apartment buildings, office building, apartment buildings, office building, office building, office building, and office building. Okay. And there you guys have it. That's that street. Next up here, we've got kind of a very cool office building. Nice sleek look to it here, and I really like how that one turned out. We've got a bunch of different stuff here. Here's actually a car dealership that we did. This is a Porsche dealership. Yeah, Porsche 918, I guess, was supposed to go in there. I don't know what happened to those. There were some horses in here for sure. Nice little parking garage down here. And then, yeah, another office building over here. And I guess we got to this section. In fact, right now I'm going to take a quick break from looking at the buildings. We're going to go down into this right here. This is the main command systems that run most of this world's economy right now. And you guys might be kind of confused as to what's going on here, but I've made some videos on it in the past, and it's a little bit complicated and whatnot. This is the old stock market actually right here. So that's all the commands for that, or all the controls for that are all right here. And it's really messed up right now, but that's okay. It's stopped though temporarily. And then this is all the new stuff that we're doing. This is the new stock market right here. It's all running off of that, and it is very messed up right now as well. It's probably why we're having, or is it messed up? I'm just looking at the repeaters. Yeah, it's definitely messed up there. So that's probably why we're having some issues with it right now. If you guys saw, those numbers were crazy on the stock prices, so I got to go fix that. Anyway, we've got this as well, another aspect of the stock market. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's just some different stuff down there, some stuff that Space Bros helped me with as well. We've got this cool, this is a Coast Guard station. I'll link this video below as well. We built this Coast Guard boat. It's very cool. And then we've actually got this Coast Guard building, nice little attached to the Coast Guard station. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Some more office buildings over here. We've got this cruise ship terminal. There's a video on the cruise ship terminal and the cruise ship. I'll link them both below, and you guys can check those out. But the cruise ship was definitely one of my favorite projects that we started. We never got time to finish it because we moved on to the new city, but definitely a project that I will definitely be finishing. Okay, we've got the docks here. We've got a nice little ferry and a couple more cargo ships, which are very nice, and this hangar idea, which I actually like the look of. I think I might put a couple more of these just along the water here. Very cool. Then we've got the airport over here. Not much happened with the airport. It's just a big blob of white wool, basically. Yeah, and then the runway. Again, lots of stuff that still has to happen with that, and I might go ahead and change some stuff with that. This is the postage system right here, or whatever you want to call it. It's where all the packages can go, I guess. More of an economy area over here again. We've got this factory down here with an office building on top. Nice little office building here. This is kind of based off a flea market. I don't think that we did a video on this, but yeah, nice little rental areas for the market here that people can go and rent, I guess. This is kind of, again, based off like almost an Asian market, if you will. Like, you know how in Japan or China they have those big underground markets and whatnot. This is sort of what this is supposed to be. I believe there's a subway connection to it here too. Yeah, there is. Yeah, so we've got a pretty intricate subway line going in this city. In fact, we should have checked out the map first. I don't know why we didn't go and see the map first. Some more office buildings over here. We'll go check that out in a second. And this is actually a theater. This is a pretty cool theater. It's just got some seating up here and then some more seating down there with a stage. Yeah, I like how this one turned out, actually. It's very cool. And then this little entryway. Awesome. Okay, let's head over into the factory area now. This is a bunch of big factories here. So we have this one, and my map is gone. Okay, that map was there, I believe. I don't know where it is. This is a bed factory, though. Okay, very cool. With some offices, I believe, in here as well. Yep. Maybe the... Oh, no, I think the map was in that building. This is another factory here. I'm not going to go inside of all the factories because, again, they're just all producing different things. Yeah, look, all the entities must have been cleared here because there was a bunch of horses in here as well. That's too bad. Okay, well, whatever. I might have to go and load it back up and, and fix all that stuff, but... This is the LTF factory. This is a Space Bros factory. It's massive. It does everything. I don't even know what happens in this factory, to be honest. There's so much stuff going on. This is storage room, and he's got all these hopper lines going around. And this, I don't even know what this does. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And then he's got this bridge connecting over into this system, and whatever the heck is in here, I have no idea. And then some spawner stuff, and I don't know why there's buttons, but who knows. And sugarcane, you guys can already see the lag on my computer is just going insane. We've got this room with a bunch of different stuff. Again, I have no idea what is going on here. And then what is even, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing here. Probably something illegal, but I'm just gonna let him do it. I know he had a massive chicken farm going in here, which I had to shut down because it literally broke the world. So he disguised it in an apartment building. Then he put a chicken farm in there. It was great. This is another one of his stores, I believe. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Please turn on sound. Make sure you use the jukebox. Have fun. I don't know what this is, but maybe like some sort of Halloween store if I was to guess. But he was working on that. And then a nice little tower down here. Some more redstone stuff going on here that I just don't know what he's doing. I guess it's a spawner drop of some sort. Anyway, there's no map, unfortunately, which is too bad. But now we're going to head down this road and check out some of the islands that are connected to the city. All right, guys, we're approaching the 40-minute mark. Oh, my gosh. And we still have one more city to cover. Actually, two more, but one of them's very small, so basically one more. We've got this little jail over here. I'm not going to go through it. Very complex kind of cool thing here that we built. Maze to get out of it. Basically, if you were ever doing anything illegal on the map, though, you'd have to go through and figure out this maze and how to get through it. Maybe I can make a video on this one day. It's kind of cool. If I finish it, I'm sure I can make a cool video on it. And then that cool maze down there. Anyway, yeah, that's the jail, and I've got a couple cool houses over here. I know I've shown these off in the past. I don't know if I have done them in or what videos, so I'm not gonna bother linking them. But here's the two sort of main mansions that I built in the world. This blue modern one here, or white and blue modern one, is kind of mine in this city, and then this one over here is just another cool mansion. This one's actually based off of the Corrales mansion. If it's not identical, I don't remember, but this may have been a tutorial mansion, so. Yeah, I'm not taking any credit for it. I think I designed some of the stuff, like the guest house and some of the stuff here. I'm sure I did, but I believe most of this is based off of Corrales' Italian mansions. So again, not taking any credit for it, but that is a very cool mansion as well. Okay, that is this city. Oh, no, it's not actually. What am I saying? There's this area over here. There's another island connected to the city. Again, the bay is right here. So in fact, I might just drive in here and show you guys. So the big boats would come in here. They would park all the way down here in our harbor. Yep, right there's the cruise ship. You guys know where we are now. And then again, the city is all kind of based around this line. A very big city, and I do love how it turned out. Again, we're not even like halfway through it here. It's just so big. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know people have built bigger cities and whatnot, but I'm pretty proud of what we did here. I think it looks really cool. Anyway, back to the island. Here we go, guys. We've got a couple modern mansions here. I really got to speed it up here. Some nice little houses, though. Some condominiums and apartment buildings over here. And then we've got this sort of shopping area, and that's about it. So we're going to head now to the new city that we've been working on in the most recent episodes. I think it started on episode 34. This is what I would highly recommend you guys starting from in the series if you want to watch us build a city from scratch. Episode 34 is the place to start. I believe it's 34. It's whichever one says a new city. So just start there and start watching the videos from there, because this is everything about this new city that we're about to go to. This is a city that we started in today, and yeah, we're going to go check it out. There we go. That time lapse was so much better length, I guess. I don't know. We passed a little rest stop back there, but not anything that I was willing to stop for. Okay, we're here now in this city, and I really like the look of it. Again, I've shown this one off. I believe in episode 34, actually, when we started the new city, I showed this one off. Very basic city. Again, a hockey rink here. Oh, I didn't even realize that we had this. I wonder if this is the same size as the other one. Hopefully. I don't know. It looks good, though. Yeah, that's the hockey rink. I guess there was supposed to be a stadium there. I don't know how I would ever fit a stadium there, but whatever. Anyway, we've got all these cool buildings here, and that's basically the city. Again, I'm just gonna kind of fly around here. You guys can see all the buildings. I like all the bases that I did in this city. That's kind of what really inspired me in this new city that we started, was all these cool bases here to all the buildings, which I think just looks really good. So yeah, again, some very cool stuff going on in this city. But now we're gonna move on to my favorite city, the new city here that we started. It's right across the lake. If the lake will load in, I just want to kind of catch ourselves loading it up here. It looks awesome. And here we are, guys. If you guys watch the series, you're all familiar with this city as we've been working on it here recently. It's just been growing so much. Again, we started this from episode 34, so about 15 episodes, and we've done all of this. It's crazy. We're not even in the downtown area yet, so this is just sort of like it's not the outskirts of the city, but it's not like the core downtown area. It's just sort of the area around the downtown. We've got this cool modern condominium down here. There's a convention center right on the water here, and then a cool little restaurant, which I think is very good. Again, I go in way more detail about this stuff in the actual series, so if you watch a lot of those episodes, you guys will find out more information about all of these buildings. We've got this cool area down here. It's a bunch of little condominiums, again, on the water. We've got this cool kind of walkway going along here. This is going to be a big open waterway, I guess, yeah, where all the ships can go in and whatnot, and there's gonna be a big baseball diamond sticking out off the coast there, or off this wall, I suppose. You guys see this wall? It's gonna continue down there, and there's gonna be a baseball stadium that's gonna come out. I know I don't have a cursor, so it makes it a little bit harder to kind of showcase some of this stuff. But yeah, we're gonna start over here, maybe, or where should we start? Let's start in the middle here and just go down the main street, and I'll show everything around it after. All right, guys, so here we go. Man, this is gonna be kind of difficult. My voice is killing, and we're running out of time, but I will try to get everything done here. We have this hotel right here with a base, and again, there's lots of shop bases here. You guys can just see the amount of detail that we added in this city compared to the last couple ones. It's just so much better. All the bases for buildings and whatnot. Nice office building right there. We've got this kind of big mall system underground here, or not underground, but just in the base of this building, and I think it looks really cool. Movie theater even. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to build. And then if we go out here, again, a nice little condominium above there, and another condominium over there, the blue one. Yeah, we've got nice little buildings all along here, just very detailed and whatnot. Then we get to the kind of main downtown area. We've got this cool tower, and I actually just played around with some lettering. I put this up here. I don't know what MBD means. I was just playing around with random letters. So just, I don't know, National Bank District or something. I don't know. Yeah, but we've got these bunch of little towers here in the downtown area. I really like how the lettering looks, so for sure. We've got this bank tower right here. Again, still not sure if I'm such a fan of this one. Kind of looks like a temple almost, which is kind of weird. But yeah, definitely cool to have, I guess. I don't know. I might change that in the future. All right, next up, we've got this parking garage here next to this office building. Again, across the street here, we've got the stock market. This is a new stock market location. And it's actually like the trading building, I guess. We've got this building up here, which is just another office tower. More office towers over here. A very cool looking one, to say the least, over there. And then another office tower right here. I actually built this little thing. I just want to show it to you guys quickly. Which is like a little time travel, or not time travel, but just like a little travel area where I can get from each town by a pressure plate, which has been very useful. So I'm glad that I put that in there. What else do I have to show here? This is awesome. I love this office tower so much. It's probably one of my favorite ones they've ever done. I believe there's a video on this one, so I will again link it down below. But I love the look of this tower. Honestly, it's probably my favorite office tower that I've ever done. Got another office tower right here. Hotel right here, and now we get into some of the new stuff that I built. All right, guys, so this is the new hockey rink, and what I did with this one differently from the last one is I wanted to make it more of a realistic scale here, which I think I did a pretty good job at, honestly. But what I did was I started it underground, which made it so then the building didn't stick up like a Thor thumb and be like 8 stories up in the sky, and made it look like a skyscraper, like a really wide, weird skyscraper. So I think doing it this way helped it a lot. It still kind of looks weird from above because it's just massive, but I think once we get some more buildings around it, it'll look cool. And again, you're on the ground as a player, right? So you're only going to see it from this angle, which I think looks awesome. Anyway, if we go inside here, I'm actually going to give myself some night vision so we can actually take a look at it here. This is it's basically the same as the last one. Not too much has changed here. I just sort of based it off the last one. But if you guys see, I added this cool little banner advertisement going around the top here. And it's a pretty big stadium. It's not as big as the last one. It might just be the same size, actually. I don't know. It's a pretty nice stadium, though. I definitely like how it turned out. And there's lots of work that has to be done still on the rink and to detail the inside of this building. It's by no means done, but I've got kind of the base to it here, the shell, so I can start working on it now. So that'll be good fun. We've got this building down here. This is sort of a, I don't know what this is. Maybe like a little office tower with some stores at the bottom. We've got all these stores along here. Again, this is supposed to be like our little cool shopping area, our high-end area. We've got some more buildings down here. This is a new building that I put in. I hope you guys like it. I've got this really cool little overhang here. It's going to be like a jewelry store or a watch store in there. And then we've got this cool office tower above there. A couple of buildings. We built these last episodes, so that was new. The hockey rink was new since last episode. And this whole area over here is basically new. We've got the mall here, and this whole mall is supposed to be like a big indoor shopping mall. Very cool. I connected it up with, by the way, this new building over here, which is supposed to be like a department store, like a luxury department store. And I really like how I've done on the inside here. I think it looks a lot like a real luxury department store would. If you look at it from the outside, it's just kind of like that. So yeah, I kind of got that cool old department store look. Anyway, we go here, guys, and I built something that I kind of think was cool. You guys know that we had this square here that I was trying to debate what to do with it. I've decided that we're going to kind of do like a well-played games square. There's our logo, WPG, for well-played games, and this is based off of the Toronto Nathan Phillips Square, I believe is what it's called, with the Toronto sign and the ice rink. So I've kind of done something similar to that by using the Well Played Games logo there for the Well Played Games city, and then I built the ice rink here with a bunch of little food trucks and whatnot. Very cool. This has already been there. You guys have all seen this condominium. A couple cool office buildings over here, but nothing too crazy to note. This is new. I really like this. It's the Skyline Hotel, and I call it the Skyline Hotel because it's got this balcony that extends over the side of the building, and you can look at the skyline from it, of course. So I think it's a pretty cool looking thing. Again, once we have this entire rink area enclosed by skyscrapers almost on all sides, I think it's going to look awesome. But anyway, a nice hotel here with some restaurants and whatnot on the top. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a crazy cool restaurant on the top here. Again, up here, and it goes up all the way to all these different stories. This was a cool building, guys. I built this just the other day, and it's supposed to be like a very cool office building. I like how it turned out here. Again, KLM, don't know what that means. I just was, again, playing around with some lettering to make things look realistic. All right, I think we're pretty much finishing up here, guys. In the downtown area, we've got these two round kind of hexagon buildings on that base, which I like the look of for sure. And then I'm going to head out onto this area now where we've got this whole kind of area, or this whole street. Oh boy, I'm running out of words to say. I've got this very cool office building right here, which I definitely like the look of. This office building right here. And yeah, a couple more office buildings just going along here. This very cool old style building. This is a big insurance company in this building. We've got another office building right here with some more stuff going in. Some more random little buildings. I like these apartment buildings, actually. I really like the look of these. Maybe a tutorial on those could come out in the future. But yeah, I really do like the look of those. And yeah, we've got a couple more different office building, a apartment building there, and then a hotel there. Then we're back down here to the base of the city. I believe the only stuff that we're missing is over here now on this street. Yeah, we built this entire street on an episode. I will leave that link down below. It's called City Planning, I believe, and it's just when we built all these buildings along this row. So very cool there. And then a couple buildings across the way here as well. I like the look of those a lot as well. Oh boy, I'm saying as well a lot. And then this is supposed to be like the Federal Reserve building almost, is where we store all the money. And we built that, I think, down here for a bunch of money storage areas. I can't move. And this is the old money. We've actually got some new money that's enchanted and very cool. So yeah, this is going to have to be replaced. Or at least the money will, not the building, but the money will have to be replaced from there. Anyway, guys, that is basically the city. This is a new town that I've been working on here, and I am very excited about it. And I've just been working so hard on it here in the last couple days, building all these new buildings and doing the new areas. And man, I just love how it's looking, and the hockey rink was a big thing as well. I'm just glad that that's out of the way now. It was something that I was really wanting to put in the city, but I kind of said, no, I'm not going to because it's going to take too much time, and it's a pain to plan these things, honestly. Like something this big and trying to build it all and plan it all, yeah, it's nearly impossible. So I'm glad that it's finally in place here, because if I had left it, it would not have made it into the city. So I'm glad that it is part of the city now, and I managed to get it all done in about 4 or 5 hours. So that was pretty good, considering the fact that it's a big project. It seems like I became invisible, guys, somehow. I don't know why. Game mode... I can't type. Game mode creative? No? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I think I've broken the game officially. I really don't know. Survival? Yeah, I'm invisible. Okay. All right, we're going back to creative. I don't know, but we got our cursor now. Guys, this is the end of the series. Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad. Boy, it's been a lot of fun. Let me tell you, this is probably my favorite series on the channel. And you guys are probably thinking, well, why are you ending it? The main reason is just because I'm very excited to start with a whole bunch of new series. I like changing things on the channel. I don't like having the same series run for, it's been a year now. We've basically had the same series running for a year. So I think it's time to make some changes. And those changes can just kind of, I don't know, they'll hopefully help benefit the channel. And it's still going to be stuff that I love doing. That's always going to be a priority of mine, is making sure that all the series I do are stuff that I love doing and things that I enjoy playing. Speaking of which, I might as well announce the new series right now, guys, because I'm very excited about it. It's not as much of a series. I think I mentioned this before, but it's not as much of a series as it is just sort of, not random videos, but just sort of a whole lineup of different videos that don't kind of relate. Well, they do kind of relate. Let me just explain what the series is. It's going to be easier if I do that. Guys, it's going to be a Minecraft series. It's going to probably be in this world, and it's going to be a tutorial series. Now, what does that mean? A tutorial series? Well, the good news is that it's basically the same as the series that we have going on right now, except it's going to be less of the city planning aspect and more of the building aspect. Every episode, we're going to get to building one thing, whether it be a modern apartment building or a modern office building or a house or a cruise ship or a stadium, something like that. But we're going to be doing one of those every single episode. And again, I will have all kind of the blocks that you need to use laid out better, and I will explain that stuff. I'll just try to explain stuff better. I think I'm going to be doing talking in them. I was debating whether to do commentary in them or not, and I think I'm going to do commentary in them because I think a lot of you guys would appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's basically what is going to be happening on the channel. Mind you, there's going to be about a week break here. I've got some fun videos coming out for Minecraft, but after Christmas, we're going to be starting that series, which I'm very, very excited about. I'm going to be showing you guys tons of cool stuff and how to build it, and I think you guys will just be able to take more from that and benefit from it. I think it can maybe help get some new viewers to the channel as well. Some new Minecrafters can come and join us here and kind of check out the city. So again, we're going to be adding on to the city still. We're going to be building lots of new stuff, and I think it's going to be very cool. And again, it'll be more detailed tutorials, and you guys can go ahead and build that stuff in your world. So I hope you guys are okay with that. It's not too much of a change from the city Let's Play. I didn't just want to swap this out for, you know, something crazy that's not even related to Minecraft or anything. I wanted to kind of not ease my way out of it, but I think if this series goes well, then we will continue it. So yeah, again, we're going to be doing some tutorials and whatnot, and probably try this for about 25 videos or so, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that's the new series idea for our Monday slot. The rest of them will be coming out when those series end, and I'll let you know what those series are going to become. But yes. Let me just say one last time that I absolutely thank you guys so much for all your support on this series. It's been so much fun. Again, my favorite series by far. 50 episodes, and we've gotten so much done. And I just appreciate all the comments you guys have left, all the views that these videos have gotten, and every single one of you guys that was here to support me during the series. We had a ton of fun, almost a year now, which is just crazy to think that went so fast. And yeah, I just appreciate all the support and whatnot. Again, guys, we're at 100 subscribers. Some exciting stuff here for sure. Because for me, I know for you guys, it might not sound like quite a big milestone, but for me, it's a big milestone. Guys, let me just say another thing here. Views were at 10,000, I think, maybe at the beginning of this month. We've gained 6,000 views just this month, which is absolutely crazy off a bunch of awesome content, in my opinion. And I think you guys have just been enjoying that stuff so much. So I just thank you guys for all your support. And I hope you guys are excited for the new series. I'm not going to drag this out too much longer. But yeah, guys, don't say goodbye to the city. It's going to be coming back, hopefully in the next couple episodes. In fact, I even kind of showed you guys what I was going to be doing in the next video. So I hope you guys are excited for that. But yes, if you guys enjoyed this video, oh man, my voice is almost gone. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to go on below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video.